Thank you for joining us for this week's edition of It's Your City. I'm your host, Courtney Bloomer. This week's episode is brought to you by Indie Film America, holding auditions for youth ages 9 through 18 here in Carson City on Saturday, March 12th. To sign up to audition or to be part of the crew, email the address shown on your screen. I'm here in the studio with this week's guest, Linda Belgray from the International Film Festival. Linda, welcome.
Thank you, Courtney.
The International Film Festival is an annual event here in Carson City, and this year it's coming right up. What are the dates?
February 18th, 19th, and 20th.
So next weekend, here in Carson City, what's the venue?
There will be evening films starting at 7 at the community center. There will be afternoon independent films at Western Nevada College starting at 2 o'clock of those same 3 days, February 18, 19, and 20.
So you can catch a number of films. 2 o'clock in the afternoon are the indie film matinees.
Yes.
And then in the evening, the international films.
Yes, I want to be sure everyone knows that they are international and each one of them is subtitled. They they're not in English. No.
So folks might be expecting that they would not understand the films, but subtitles are going to be there. You will know what is going on. This is a great opportunity to bring some international culture into Carson City.
That is the point of the whole International Film Weekend.
How long has this been going on?
This is our 3rd year.
And it has been a success in the past.
It has. We have taken surveys each year and have had an overwhelmingly positive response.
Well, we're glad that it can come back for another year in Carson City, and we actually have previewed some of the films that are going to be shown. Let's talk about some of those films. We've got clips today. Our first clip is a lovely period drama from Denmark, A Royal Affair. Tell us about this film.
It is set in the late 1700s. The Age of Enlightenment has just come of age in Denmark, and the setting is the royal court, the newly married king, the court doctor, the political intrigue of his courtesans and his advisors.
The costumes in this piece are gorgeous. Even if you don't understand or identify with the storyline, the visuals in this film are outstanding.
The film is beautifully shot. It won awards in the Oscars several years ago as the best foreign film.
Indeed, and here's a clip.
I was an innocent, married simply for political union.
Jeg, kong Christian den 7. erklærer hermed krig mod lort.
To a man who cared little for me.
Drikke, jeg kan godt lide luder med store bryster, og jeg kan godt lide at slås.
Og hvad er der galt i det?
Hvorfor var det lige mig, der skulle have den kedelige gås, hva'? Gør hende sjov. Jeg vil gerne have en sjov dronning.
Okay, so there was a little taste of A Royal Affair from Denmark, which will be showing in the evening at the International Film Festival.
That is the Saturday evening film.
So let's talk next about Children of Heaven. This is a film from Iran.
Yes.
A lot of people might think of Iran more in the context that we think of it today as sort of a war-torn country. Folks might not expect movies to come out of Tehran, but this one did. Tell us about it.
The filmmakers, sorry they cannot be here to speak to their film, have made a very heartwarming story about a very poor family and their typical needs, wants, struggles, and how that affects their children. So the film centers on the lives of the children.
And it's all centered around a pair of shoes.
Yes, a race, a running race.
Let's look at it.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe là? Vous pouvez pas vous tenir tranquille le temps que je finisse? Travaillez. Assis, j'ai dit.
All right, and that was Children of Heaven.
Children of Heaven is Friday.
That's Friday's film. So now let's go to our last film. This film is from Japan.
It is actually a German film. The setting starts in Germany with an older couple, and it takes us to Japan.
Okay.
The title Cherry Blossoms is very significant as a sign of beauty and impermanence in our lives, and not wanting to give away the film. Beautifully filmed again. The scenery is wonderful and lets us in on a part of Japanese culture that you may not always get with homeless people living in a park.
All right, Cherry Blossoms.
So, und jetzt zeige ich Ihnen mal die Wohnung, wo ich mit Caro, da habe ich mit Caro gewohnt. Oben im 3. Stock, direkt über der Kneipe. Sehr praktisch und sehr, sehr verheerend. Aber da war es noch nie saniert, da musste man nur mit Kohle heizen. Ach Mann, ja, ist ja gut. Entschuldigung.
All right, three very different films.
Yes.
Three fantastic storylines. Hope that people can make it out to see the film festival. Tell us a little bit about the films that are happening earlier in the day. We don't have clips of those, but tell us about those.
On Thursday, there will be several films. One is called The Game, filmmaker from Dayton. The next one is about a family. It's called Our Father. The family, in trying to deal with their aging father, find out secrets of his past. Very poignant. All of us can relate if we have elders in our family. The other film is from Iran, and it is called The Blue-Eyed Boy, about a boy who sees only blue. It's quite intriguing. I think the audience will really love it.
And those films are going to be shown, of course, at 2 o'clock in the afternoon at Western Nevada College.
On Thursday.
On Thursday.
Friday's films are from UNR. The filmmaker Carrie Barber had a film in our festival last year. She teaches filmmaking, documentary making at UNR, and 5 of her students submitted films to us this year. All 5 were extremely wonderful. We decided to put them all on one day, and that will be Friday. Again, very brave and courageous topics the students have tackled for their documentaries.
And they're all students at UNR.
Yes.
So some local talent.
Absolutely.
All right. And so that was Thursday's films and Friday's films. And on Saturday, what's going on in the afternoon?
Saturday afternoon starts with a film about the Carmelite nuns who have an abbey in Reno, and their celebration of St. Teresa's 500th birthday with a virtual harmony concert. Nuns from all over the world join in singing this concert. It is an incredible film. This film is by Gwen Clancy. She's a well-known filmmaker in Reno. The last film of the festival before the evening film, the final film on Saturday afternoon, is called Pocketful of Soul. Filmmaker Mark Lempert from Texas will be here to speak to his film. And we may even, after his wonderful documentary and lots of harmonica jamming within his film, have some live jamming in the Marlette Hall, where all those films will be screened.
Fantastic. So maybe even a little extra fun after that movie is over. Tell us about how much this costs for folks who want to come and take part.
It is absolutely free. The films at Western Nevada College are all free. The films at the Community Center are all free. This comes about by the collaboration of Carson City Community Center, Carson City Library, the Friends of Carson City Library, and Western Nevada College. All agencies are working together to bring this to the community and the surrounding area for absolutely no money. We don't even ask for donations.
That is fantastic, because this is really just an opportunity for some people to come and see both some great local filmmakers' work and some fantastic, very moving films from around the world.
Absolutely.
Remind us again which days this is taking place.
February 18th, 19th, and 20th. That is next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
All right. Linda, is there anything else you'd like to share with us about the film festival?
We just want everyone to bring all their friends, come and enjoy the films, and then discuss amongst your community how you thought about these wonderful films.
If people have more questions about the films or the film festival, is there somewhere they can go to get that information?
Library website.
All right. and that is up on your screen.
Yes.
So if you want to go and learn more about the film festival, check it out.
Thank you so much, Courtney.
Linda, thank you so much for being here with us today, and thanks to all of you for joining us for this week's edition of It's Your City. I'm Courtney Bloomer. We'll see you next week.